Hey, it's Iris here. Bendy Lone Wolf official trailer is officially out. Let's go and react, and then let's go and analyze and let's theorize kind of things. Okay.
Once there was a wolf living in a very dangerous swamp.
Shit, there's narration.
Every day it seems Mr. Drew
Okay,
loses
they've updated
more and more interest
animation.
in the project.
Ooh, new mechanics. What's this?
Almost as if something
It's a
else has
turret.
captured his
Oh shit.
imagination.
Okay, the
Surviving on anything he could find.
okay. Oh, this is the melee attack. Okay, so now there's self-defense. Okay, chapter 4, Bendy Land. Enemies from Dark Revival. Alright. What was that? Oh shit, there's traps. The traps hurt us. You can change perspectives. Oh, okay, that's gonna be very useful. Thing is, are the turrets on our side? What was that? Butcher Bash.
And fearing the ink demon.
It's gonna use the new model, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright. So let's break this down actually. Firstly, this should be the same safe house from Bendy and the Ink Machine chapter 3 and the Dark Survival, but with the updated Dark Revival textures. Interestingly, Allison narrates, every day it seems Mr. Drew loses more and more interest in the project, almost as if something else has captured his imagination. Lone Wolf takes place between Bendy and the Ink Machine and Bendy and the Dark Revival, so this might be our look at the Ink Being's reaction to the changes that the Gen Corporation and or Wilson have been making to the loop, mistaking it for Joey. As we know from Dark Revival, the Gen Corporation have been experimenting on behalf of Joey Drew Studios and only using them as a front to continue experimenting with the loop and the ink technology from the Ink Machine. Turrets. Though we don't see them in action in the trailer, I feel like this might work similarly to Bioshock. Turrets attack you until you damage it enough till it goes offline, giving you time and access to hack it to work in your favor instead. Self-defense mechanics. No need to keep running till you find a miracle station or just perish from no sprint. Fun. Looks like we're going back to Bendy Land from chapter 4 of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Honestly, I love that chapter so much because of Bendy Land, and I'm really happy that it's making a return. And it also looks like the Ink Widows from Dark Revival are gonna be a new enemy type. So with this, it could be a stretch to say that this is the bad ending, I would say, but it could be just the death animation. Interestingly though, there is a red glow emitting from the ink swallowing Boris. This is now the second instance of red in the Bendy series, the first being in a screenshot of the cage. We could see this further explored and explained there in the cage, but for now I think this is sort of like our first tease at what that red glow is supposed to be. Looks like we have traps. Noticeably here, Lord Amok's symbol is on the trap, so there could be two different types of traps. One being placed by Boris, aka us, and it won't damage us and only damage the enemies. And there could be environmental types, so ones that were already generated when we entered the map, and it attacks both us and the enemies. So it's something maybe we can bait the enemies to go into similarly to our own, except we gotta be more careful because we might get damaged also. Little quality of life update, you can now change your perspective when playing the game. I honestly didn't really mind that it was stuck on one perspective, but I think it really helps that you can actually explore every crevice now, just in case we miss out on an item, you know. So here, the sparks over here in the original Dark Survival were where we found all the collectibles to collect and eventually play as Sammy Lawrence or unlock the Butcher Gang as enemy types. But over here, we maybe for Lone Wolf, this could be where we find materials in lockers to either upgrade or build new weapons, or, you know, maybe even get more lore. As again, this takes place in between Ink Machine and Dark Revival, so maybe we get some more explanation as to what's going on in the lockers and wherever knickknacks that we find. Alright, we got a new enemy type, and that is the Boris animatronic. Seeing as we're venturing through Bendy land, we might also encounter the Bendy animatronic that we see at the bench where we distract the Butcher gang and we find the Bendy animatronic. But we might also possibly see an Alice animatronic as well. We might just see the two of them, but who knows, maybe we'll get an Alice as well. This could be a new addition to our spawn hub. You know, when we first start up the game, and we have the safe house, and then we have all the different rooms where we can become Sammy and all that. This could be one of those new rooms, or this could be an arcade room that you can find in one of the levels that you generate, or it could just be both. The Sledgehammer Boris wheels earlier in the trailer can be seen next to the Butcher Bash arcade machine, so this might be where we find that after maybe playing it as a minigame. Small note though, look at all of them in the plush form. It looks adorable, I swear. I want all of them. And of course, the new Ink Demon model. So I'm a bit sad that the Ink Machine model that we all know is so iconically just not there anymore. But hopefully the new Dark Revival model introduces some new mechanics because of his new design. But again, hopefully maybe we'll see the Ink Demon again. The Bendy and the Ink Machine one? Who knows? So after looking through the Joey Drew Studios website and the Steam page, I found two new things. So it is confirmed that Alice Angel and Sammy Lawrence will be returning in The Lone Wolf. So an official still of Alice can be found in the Lone Wolf press kit on Joey Drew Studios website. Sammy is in one of the GIF or GIF in the description of the Steam page and the Joey Drew Studios website. Don't tell Pastra, but Alice's model looks updated. Way more polished and detailed. Maybe not as detailed, but overall just visually upgraded than Bendy the Dark Revival. Honestly, I really love it. It looks amazing. I think they fixed her eye. Honestly, one of the things that I realized about the Dark Revival model for Alice was that her eye was something was off. Looks like they fixed it back here. I think in a lore standpoint, this might be her look in between of Ink Machine and Dark Revival, because as we know canonically, the Ink Demon in Ink Machine is canon, and he eventually evolves into the Dark Revival version. So this could be the in-between transition version of how Alice looks between Ink Machine and Dark Revival. And we don't get to see much of Sammy, but here is Sammy and his banjo it's just there. Basically just confirming that maybe we might be able to play him like in Dark Survival, or he could be an enemy type, or maybe he could be an NPC, who knows. That's all I managed to find from the trailer and the websites and Steam page. Honestly, really looking forward for this release. If you guys like this video, subscribe, put with notifications on so you never miss another video. I will play this 100% when it drops. I really can't wait. This is really gonna be fun, and this is gonna release the same year as The Cage. So we're gonna go back to back on this. Really excited for the future, Bendy next year and beyond. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Take care.